That's the dreamland. If you follow my way, then you can save a lot of money, and less than $20 you can reach to Manhattan.
We are arriving at Terminal 5. Please take your belongings.
All these buildings are pretty brand new. Oh wow, the sun is so pretty. Amazing. Look how pretty it is, how gorgeous it is. It's just mind-blowing. Welcome to New York City. Once you arrived at JFK, your journey to New York City just began. But it's a headache to find the right and efficient transportation system to go to your destination. There are several ways you can go to your destination, but in this video, I will show you how can you save money on transportation and going to your destination, especially in Manhattan, in a very efficient and cheapest way. Because going to Manhattan from JFK via taxi or Uber, depending on the time and traffic, it can cost you somewhere between $70 to $80. In some cases, maybe more. But if you follow my way, then you can save a lot of money, and less than $20 you can reach your destination to Manhattan. I will use Long Island Railroad and AirTrain to show you how easy and efficient it is. Hope you will enjoy it. Before we start our journey, please hit that like button for me, and if you are new to my channel, please consider subscribe to my channel for regular updates and video like that, helpful video like that from New York City. I am filming this video on January 22 and temperature is outside 30 Fahrenheit. It's pretty chill, so that's the best time to make video like that, so I can keep myself warm. As you can see, people are waiting for their relatives. They will be arrived here. Here is a SIM card. Mostly all the major carrier you can get from here. A shop, convenience shop, Hudson. And this is the taxi line. In case you are traveling with a group and you had a lot of baggage and you want to go to Manhattan like in a comfortable way, then that's the line for taxi. You have to wait one by one, you all will get the taxi. But our goal to show you guys the cheapest and the easiest way. For example, if you were planning to trip to New York City solo, or like two people, not that many luggage you had, then I think this is the best way. Of course, you can use subway, but in this video, for the demonstration purpose, I will use Long Island Railroad. So this is the sign you had to be aware of. That will give you all the information. It's a very busy airport. It's Saturday. So I'm heading toward departure. The sign saying that we had to go towards right. Using this escalator, or if you had a lot of baggage, you can use this elevator. And I'll try my best to make this video as raw as possible, so you can understand how efficient it is and how easy it is. So now this is the AirTrain station. So our destination via AirTrain is Jamaica, and from there we'll take the Long Island Railroad. You can either take subway like E, J, or G, but as I said, we'll take Long Island Railroad, and I will give you guys all the fare and everything in detail, so stay tuned. So this is the boarding area for AirTrain. You do not have to pay anything right now, but once you will get out at Jamaica, then you had to pay $7.75.
Please take your belongings.
This is the AirTrain map basically. So we will take the red circle that's saying last stop Jamaica for subway EJG and Long Island Railroad. But if you need to go to Howard Beach, then you can change the AirTrain from Federal Circle.
Requires wearing a mask at all times while at the airport. Failure to
So
comply with this requirement
the next train to Jamaica Station will be here in 6 minutes. As you can see, 6 minutes from now.
pieces of luggage. Do not ride the escalator. Walk to the end of the platform and take the elevator instead.
Right now it's 4:09 p.m. New York time, January 22, 2022. It's a pretty nice date. Train to Howard Beach Station will be arrived in 1 minute. For the Jamaica Center, 5 more minutes. It would be take a circle to all station.
The next train arriving on track 1 is a Howard Beach train stopping at terminals 5, 7, and 8, Federal Circle for hotel shuttles and rental cars, Lefferts Boulevard and Howard Beach for long-term parking, with connections to the AirTrain. Please take your belongings. Howard Beach train is taking airline terminal 5, 7, and 8.
Our train is 4 more minutes. You can also see the flight timing when they will arrive. And when they will boarding, everything. Most of the international flights arrived at Terminal 4. So Terminal 4 is very, very big and very neat and clean.
Federal law requires wearing a mask at all times while at
It's
the
getting
airport.
busy.
Failure to comply with this requirement can result in denial of boarding an aircraft, removal from the airport.
I feel so
and
glad
penalties.
to see those people are coming to New York City. Maybe many of them are coming here for the first time, so they are very excited
Ride the escalator.
to
Walk
explore
the
the
end of
city.
platform and take the elevator in.
3 minutes for the Jamaica station. 2 more minutes. As I said in the beginning of the video, that in this video I'll try to be honest and give you guys the exact timing. I'll not cut anything. My camera would be leave open until I head to Manhattan.
The next train arriving on track 1 is a Jamaica train stopping at terminals 5, 7, and 8. Federal Circle for hotel shuttles and
So
rental cars.
our train
And
is
Jamaica
here.
connections to the
Next
LA
stop would
Hub,
be
E, J,
Terminal
and
5,
train service.
and then 7, 8 and Federal Circle, then Jamaica Station. Yes, we are here. There are plenty of options. You can sit, you can stand. It's a nice and convenient way.
Please stand clear. The doors are closing. Please hold on. We would like to remind all passengers that you must wear a face covering while riding AirTrain. This is a Jamaica train, stopping at airline terminals 5, 7, and 8, Federal Circle, and Jamaica.
So Terminal 5, known as a JetBlue Terminal. TWA Hotel is also there. And I had timestamp for the video. If you wanna skip some part, if you wanna skip the train ride, you can do so, and you can feel free to watch the whole video if you want. Because if you watch the whole video, you will not miss any information that I will provide throughout the video.
We are arriving at Terminal 5. Please take your belongings.
This is Terminal 5.
This train on track 1 is a Jamaica train, stopping at airline terminals 7 and 8.
So next would be Terminal 7. So if you choose Long Island Railroad, then you will need two types of ticket. One is for Metro card that you need to pay for the AirTrain, and you have to buy a separate ticket for the Long Island Railroad. But if you are using Subway, then this Metro card is fine. And do not throw the Metro card, because all Metro card will cost you $1, and it has expiration date. So yeah, it's good idea to keep it. You can keep it as a souvenir as well. And if you are in New York City, you need to use the public transportation like subway and bus, so you will need it. So do not throw the Metro card.
Please take your belongings.
This is Terminal 7, and you can see up ahead is the Manhattan skyline. You can see the Empire State Building, Freedom Tower. It's very difficult to see through my camera, but I can see it. That's our destination. This is Terminal 7. Next is Terminal 8. American Airline is right there.
This is a Jamaica train, stopping at airline terminal 8, Federal Circle in Jamaica.
The sun will be set around 50 minutes from now. So it's a pretty good time. So we are here at Terminal 8.
We are arriving at Terminal 8. Please take your belongings. This train on track 1 is a Jamaica train.
Next is Federal Circle. And after that is Jamaica Station.
Please stand clear. The doors are closing. Please hold on. We would like to remind all passengers that you must wear a face covering while riding AirTrain.
The sun is pretty bright.
This is a Jamaica train.
It's a very
Stopping at Federal Circle
sunny
for
day,
hotel
but
shuttles
not
and
so
rental cars.
good weather.
Connections to the
As I said, it's 30 degree Fahrenheit outside. Pretty cold.
Ladies and gentlemen, the AirTrain fee is $7.75 only to enter and exit via Howard Beach and Jamaica Station. Passengers can purchase a Metro card at either of these stations. Thank you for riding AirTrain. Circle for hotel shuttles and rental cars. Please take your belongings. This is a Jamaica train stopping at Jamaica with connections to the LIRR, E, J, and Z train service.
Here we are at Federal Circle.
This train on track 2 is a Jamaica train.
So our next stop is Jamaica Station. Last and ultimate goal for the AirTrain.
face covering while riding AirTrain. This is a Jamaica train, stopping at Jamaica with connections to the LIRR, E, J, and Z train service. Ladies and gentlemen, the AirTrain fee is $7.75 only to enter and exit via Howard Beach and Jamaica stations. Passengers can purchase a Metro card at either of these stations. Thank you for riding AirTrain.
This is Van Wyck Expressway. You can go toward Bronx. And by the way, JFK Airport is located in borough of Queens. The two major airports in New York City, one is LaGuardia Airport and JFK Airport, both are in Queens. Queens is one of the largest borough in New York City. It's one of the most diverse borough in whole New York City. More than 200 languages has been spoken in Queens. So Queens is pretty iconic, and I am feel proud to be a Queenser. I live in Queens as well. The sky is very pretty, very pretty. I just love it. The color combination, amazing. So far we did 23 to 24 minutes of ride from JFK. So from JFK to Jamaica Station, it will roughly take you like 20 to 25 minutes max, and then we will see how long it takes to go to Manhattan via Long Island Railroad. But Long Island Railroad is definitely faster, at least 20 minutes faster to 30 minutes faster than subway. But if you need to go to Williamsburg, Long Island City, Jackson Heights, then you definitely should take subway. I will definitely make another video about using subway from JFK to Manhattan using subway like E, J or G train, any of these train. But let's say you need to go to Manhattan, especially in Penn Station, that surrounding area, then best option Long Island Railroad, and that's what we are taking in this video. So we are here approaching towards the Jamaica Station. Okay.
This train is a Jamaica train, stopping at Seminole Circle for hotel shuttles and rental cars, and all airline terminals.
Now we have to follow the sign. As you can see, AirTrain exit fee $7.75, Subway or New York City bus $2.75, and Long Island Railroad require a ticket. So in peak day or peak hour, the price is different than non-peak hour, and if you are traveling only New York City, then that's $4.50. I'll show you how you can buy a ticket and how much the price. So let's say we need to buy a Long Island Railroad ticket. So that's the ticket booth. We have to wait because someone is using it. This is for Long Island Railroad and that's for the subway. We'll check out both. Let me buy my Long Island Railroad ticket. So the ticket and the timing are here, you can see. So okay, it's occupied already. So next train to Penn Station in 4:33 p.m.
Penn Station.
Okay, let's wait here.
Yeah, here. You gotta get it over here.
We're not doing the subway.
Yeah, because you can buy a train ticket here. You can't buy a train ticket there.
Penn Station. No, I don't.
Make sure my card is ready so it would be easier. Oh, the next train would be leave in 1 minute, and we had to wait 17 minutes for another train. That's fine. By the meantime, we can have some chat. So now off-peak fare is in effect, so you do not have to pay extra. It's not a peak hour. So peak hour may be between from 8 a.m. to 4 p.m.
No, we don't have the ticket.
Anyone pay with cash, you can get your Metro cards at the store. Anyone pay with cash, you can get your Metro cards at the store. You take any card or cash.
I think they are a bit confused, but we'll use the next one. Okay.
I'm doing the same here.
So that's the issue that will take some time sometimes, but that's fine. At least it's not the peak hour, so it will be much more crazy. Okay, I think I will use it. So this is how the screen look like basically. I will take one way, Jamaica to Penn Station, off peak hour, and this is the option you should choose, city ticket, because I will stay inside New York City. And one for adult, it's $4.50, as you can see. Press to continue. I do not need Metro card. If you need Metro card, you can get it from here, but ticket only. Credit card. So I will use my card now. It's processing right now. Approved. Now my ticket would be right there. Okay, finally I got my ticket, and now this is for the subway. Now I'll show you how you can get a ticket for subway. So there are two different tickets. In order to get out from the station, you need to buy a metro card. So you have to start different language, English, metro card. You need to get a metro card. That's cost you $1 extra. I already had the metro card. I will not get any, but I just show you this is how you can get a metro card. If you had a metro card, you can refill it from here. So that's it. So there are two different tickets. This is for the Long Island Railroad, and this is for the exit. So you had to just push it here. Boom. Feel free to go. Thank you. After you get out from the AirTrain station, there are several options. This option will lead you to the subway and the street, and you can take E, J, or G train, but our goal is to take Long Island Railroad. So we will follow this sign. For now it's very cold outside, so some homeless people are staying inside the station because they will be feel cold. And one more information, you must buy a Long Island Railroad ticket. There is no turnstile or no way you can put your ticket, but there would be a physical ticket checker inside the train. If you don't have that ticket, then you will have fine. So be alert. Always buy the ticket. So next train in 4:47 p.m. in track 2. So right now, what's the time? It's 4:35. That's fine, we have plenty of time. So we have to go and looking for track 2. There are several track 7, track 6, track 5, 4, 3, 2 is up ahead. We will take 2. There is an option to buy a ticket for Long Island Railroad. It's a newsstand. So let's take this one, and going down, that's the Long Island Railroad station. The good thing about Long Island Railroad, you can sit, you can use restroom that you can't do in subway. So if you need to go a long way, and then Long Island Railroad is the best. So next train in 9 minutes. We had to wait 9 minutes for the next train. Let's take a walk by the meantime and see the station. There are a whole bunch of station and the timing. If you need to go to Atlantic Terminal, then you can take it from here as well, but mostly Penn Station, as you can see. It's mostly Penn Station because that's the iconic station in Manhattan. And from there you can basically take subway and go to your destination easily. You do not have to worry. So far we did probably 35 minutes of ride from JFK, and maybe it would be more 30 minutes depending on the train timing, because we have seen it's 9 minutes. But there is a waiting room. Let's say it's raining and It's very cold outside like today. You can go inside this waiting room, but no smoking allowed. You can stay inside and make yourself warm. This is the waiting room. As I said earlier, I will leave this camera open until I head back to Manhattan. So you can understand what the exact time you will need to go to Manhattan via Long Island Railroad. And if you watch this video by far and haven't given a like to this video, what are you doing, guys? Hit that like button for me. The sun will be set in that direction. Six more minutes to Penn Station. And again, there are a timestamp. If you need to skip anything, feel free to skip. But I will recommend that you watch the whole video, so you will not miss any valuable information that I provide throughout the video. And also feel free to share this video with your friends or family members. Maybe you are not traveling to New York City, but maybe your friend do, maybe your family member do, so they can get the information. So our train is arriving at the platform. I can see it. So our train is approaching towards the platform. That's our train to Penn Station. Yay!
Q on its Morris Hills, Woodside and Penn Station Track 2. Q on its Morris Hills, Woodside and Penn Station Track 2.
Who is excited to go to Manhattan via Long Island Railroad with me? Hit that like button. Let's go and get inside the train. So this is how the train looked like from inside. I think I'll sit right there. so we can see something. It's a pretty nice, neat and clean train. So there will be several stops: Kew Garden, Forest Hill, Woodside, and then Penn Station. So the timing of the train is very, very good. It would be pretty tough to see what's going on outside because the windshield is very dirty, but it's good enough. At least you do not have to stay undergrounded for a long time if you're using subway. So it's 4:46. In 1 minute the train will leave the platform. It's 4:46. As you can see, it's 4:46. I love to hear this chatting and hustle and bustle inside the subway or train car. So the train will exactly leaving at 4:47. So the timing is Long Island Railroad, pretty perfect. Pretty perfect. So we are leaving the station now. Yeah, we begin our journey. And make sure your ticket is ready. You can use the phone app to buy the ticket, but since most of the people will use this video as a demonstration purpose, I use cash or card to buy this ticket. So our next stop is Kew Garden.
This is the train to Penn Station. The next station is Kew Garden. As you reach the train, please step over the gap between the train and the platform.
This is another reason I like Long Island Railroad, for this open environment. When the TC will arrive, If you had a one-way ticket, your ticket would be not returned. He will take away the ticket. So keep in mind, just a one-way. The golden hour just began. Sun is about to set. And feel free to let me know your comment about the video, and if you would like to see this kind of helpful video in New York City more, I'd love to share. Oh wow, the sun is so pretty. Amazing. So we arrived at Kew Gardens. So the ticket checker is coming right there, I believe. Oh no, he is not the ticket checker. I did a mistake, or maybe he is, who knows. That's the Kew Garden station. It seems like more people are getting in.
In the moment, it's like, even if I'm not sure, you know what I mean? Like, I'd better play safe. So I'm like, I'm looking at yo, no problem. I'm looking at my friends. Chill. I start backing up. But the whole time I'm thinking, yo.
So as I said, in upcoming days I will make another video from JFK to Manhattan using subway. Feel free to let me your thoughts about it. And also feel free to let me know if you ever used Long Island Railroad to go to Penn Station from JFK, and how was your experience. So far my experience is okay. I'd love to read your comments as well. This is Forest Hill. Forest Hill Station. So next stop is Woodside, and then Penn Station. Forest Hills, a decent neighborhood. Wow, what a lovely sunset. So far we did 50 minutes of ride from JFK. It's a really great experience to see all the neighborhoods in New York City from a train window. Definitely a new experience for you as well, I believe. So we arrived at Woodside Station. So here is the TC for checking the ticket. Here is my ticket, sir. Thank you. I love this sound, this clicking sound. So I was right, he is the TC. He's just starting from back. So that's the Woodside Station. So next station will be Penn Station, our ultimate goal for this video. Pretty excited. So our journey to New York City is just a matter of few minutes. Now you will see the view of Long Island up ahead. Long Island City. In 10 or 15 years ago, it was nothing, like a industrial area, but now it got plenty of apartments, high-rise buildings, and a great place to live. And it's not far from Manhattan, just 20 minutes of subway ride. That's the view of Manhattan skyline. We can see Central Park Tower, 432 Park Avenue, 111 West 57. That's the dreamland. Of course, one Vanderbilt is up ahead, and that side is Long Island City. That's what I mean, that in couple of years ago it was totally industrial area. Still it's an industrial area, but this part of Long Island City is so developed and it's looking so nice from across the river. All these buildings are pretty brand new. Most of them are still empty. Now we are getting inside the tunnel and crossing the East River, and it would be pretty quick. So once again, welcome to New York City and welcome to Manhattan Island.
Not everywhere, but wherever they have to go, where they have to go. I know my friend is in Bronx. Pretty much everywhere.
We officially arrived at Penn Station and waiting to get out from the train and step into the streets of Manhattan.
Without the president, pretty much, I'll say yes, they would do it. When I was on the tip.
So far it was a pretty comfortable ride. It took around 1 hour because we wait in a line to buying a subway card, buying a ticket for the Long Island Railroad. So yeah, it's roughly 1 hour. We are here into Penn Station. So I hope you guys enjoy this video by far and learn something interesting stuff. Do not forget to hit the like button for me if you're enjoying this video and find this video helpful and informative. And if you want to see more video like that, feel free to subscribe for regular updates and video like that from New York City.
Under and drag it over something that. Oh.
Hey.
New York. Are you putting me on YouTube?
Yes, you can find New York City Walking Show and you can find my channel.
New York City Walking Shop.
Yes.
You're gonna put me on it, right?
If you want so, I can delete it.
All right, word. I want to be on there.
Thank you. So here we are officially at Penn Station and on our way to get out from the platform and see the streets of Manhattan and end this beautiful video. This is a brand new entrance for Penn Station. Look how pretty it is, how gorgeous it is. It's just mind-blowing. This immersive view will welcome you to New York City. How interesting it is. And once you get out, you will see the most iconic building in New York City, Empire State Building. It's just waiting for you. So this is basically 7th Avenue and 33rd Street. There is an option if you need to use subway. You do not have to get out from the station, but I want to get out and show you guys the Manhattan a bit and step into the streets of New York City. So officially we are here in Manhattan from JFK. Again, I hope you guys enjoy this video. If so, before you leave, do not forget to hit the like button for me and do not forget to subscribe to my channel if you are new and haven't done yet. And do not forget to spread some positivity to the world. Spreading positivity, it's for free and not cost you a single penny, but makes someone's lives beautiful and also makes you feel energetic and makes you feel that you do something for the society. Thank you so much everyone for watching this video, and I will be back with another video like that from New York City. Till then, stay safe and be positive.
I found myself in New York City. I found myself in front of you, but I couldn't find the